Okay, this is day number 2 of me coming on here to look at you straight in the eye and tell you we have a binary twin solar system. We have planets passing really close by Earth, and I know you would say if there was a planet, I'd be able to see it. Well, looky here. What do you know? It's right there, staring everybody in the face. That entire blue area at the perfect curve is the lower bottom left quadrant of the planet. Like, now do you see it? There it is. Okay, so what's going on here? There is a perfectly curved dark shadow in the sky for what? No reason? Actually, there's a reason. That's the shadow of one of the planetary objects from the binary system. These objects are passing between Earth and our sun, so what we see are their dark sides and their shadows, and that can be picked up in photographs. Voila. See what I mean? Perfect curve, dark blue planet, light blue our sky. Hello, perfect curve. Yep, that's the perfect curve of a planetary object. And there it is. See what I mean? Perfect curve. There's a reason why we're seeing perfectly rounded edges all throughout the sky. It's just that most people don't know to look for them, so they're not seeing them. But yeah, every day. Let's talk about the clouds a moment. You know, most of the clouds that we see are actually clouds from the atmospheres of these other planets. And I know that looks just like regular clouds, no big deal, but let me show you what's actually happening. Okay, that very first curve, that's the moon. That's Saturni's yellow moon. And again, perfect curve. You'll always get it in all your pictures. Start taking pictures if you don't, because you'll get the same thing. The next curve back behind it, that's a planet, Saturn, behind that moon. And that direct line going all across the sky, that's a planet behind that. Our sky is always the sliver just above the horizon, and it's like this in pretty much all directions. We have moons in front of planets in front of planets. What do you know? Perfect curve, dark blue planet, light blue, just like that. Let's look at a few examples of the downward pointed effect of Attu's moon. We see this every day worldwide on the left side of our suns, and that's just it. All of this is so repetitive. We're seeing the same effects in the same locations over and over all around the world. These aren't just regular clouds. Regular clouds don't repeat themselves like that. There it is again, just to the left side of the sun, downward pointed effect. And yet again, same location all around the world every day. You can also see the shadow. You know, look at the very center, how dark that is. There is a moon right there, and then where it graduates out and it gets a little bit lighter, that's where a planet is, and then etc. And then our sky is always just down there by the trees, power lines, and rooftops. The rest of the sky is sky of other planetary objects. Each of these planetary objects have their own atmospheres and their own clouds, and this is why we're seeing clouds that we've never seen before. Not geoengineering. No, it's not the government making these clouds. And let's not forget those asteroids. As you can see, it perfectly matches the drawing from Samuel Hofman, which is based on remote viewing. These are things that he can visualize, things that he can see in his mind in regards to the details of these other planets. And here is what clusters of asteroids look like. And again, if you take your own pictures, you'll see this all the time. Left side of our sun, a big swoop coming down. That's a cluster of asteroids. Here's another example, asteroids. Matches the drawing perfect. Here we go, asteroids swooping in underneath a planetary object. Asteroids coming in under Attu's moon, heads up. The biggest daddy asteroid of them all, the lead object, it's usually visible at the right side of the sun at this time. But yeah, you can see a perfectly round, dark shape right there. Lines included, which match the drawing as well. All the drawings by Sam are highly accurate. I've proven that for years now. I've been lining up his drawings with photographs that people share on Facebook. And, you know, once I started to see how accurate he is on these drawings, I mean, it took my breath away, and I've never been the same since. I know it's real, and I'm here to tell you about it. Dark blue planet, light blue our sky. Essentially, this is yellow moon in front of Saturn. And yeah, there's no reason why you would have a perfectly curved dark blue shadow in the sky, you know, but again, most people don't know about this information, and they're not out looking for it to pick up on it, that it's there for all of us to see every day all around the world. And here is one of Sam's drawings, just showing you in general that where these planets are located, the asteroids and such. Basically, take that flat piece of paper and make it into a cylinder because they're wrapped all the way around us all the time. So here is the left side of the suns, and you see all the streaking and drag marks happening, and most people would just be furious because they would think every single one of those streaks is a sea trail, which is literally impossible, when in reality this is the effect of close passing planetary bodies, and all these little horizontal lines are specifically caused by asteroids. If you look closely, you can see circles with lines running through them. Those circles are the asteroids. Dark blue area is where Attu's moon is, in front of planet Uri. But this is why I say most of the streaks are not sea trails, because they're not. Yes, some are, but I only count like 10 to 15 at any sunset scenario, and I'm out for hours on live. I'll count the sea trail planes, and we count 10 to 15 on average. We see that happening times 20,000 right here. There's way more streaks than there could ever be planes. That concludes day number 2. Don't forget to join us every Saturday at 3 o'clock Central over on our YouTube channel for the Citizen Science Podcast. It features Samuel Hofman, and there's nobody that has this information but him. So if you want to hear about all of this, you have to go where he is, and that's where he is. You're not going to find this information anywhere else. So I look forward to seeing you all there. All right, stay tuned. Day 3 tomorrow.